All right, seeing none, let's move on to the Chief Financial Officer's report. Tim?
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to mention was that we're applying to the state of Illinois for a school safety grant. They have money available. The maximum that we can receive is a little over $36,000. What you have to use it for first is to reinforce the entryways that you have. So we're doing some work on the doors at the main entrance and entrance A, as well as the entrance at G. And we're also going to redo the security window that's there at door A. After those items are completed, we'll have still about $25,000. We are going to get about $14,000 to provide for our network infrastructure, and the remaining $11,000 we'll use on whatever number of cameras we can purchase, and then look possibly into next year's budget in terms of putting in some money out of district funds to pick up some additional cameras.
So the board and the people in the community are watching. The network infrastructure related to the grant would be to provide a server that would allow all the cameras to talk to one server, as well as for the cameras to then be accessible online, off-site. We need this one server. We kind of are piecemealing with a couple different pieces of equipment. So
It's a guaranteed grant? You guaranteed this grant, or?
I think it pretty much is guaranteed. I think every district that applies will get $36,000.
So we're looking, mostly the entrances will be looking to, we're working with Carrie from DLA and some consultants for security to coat the doors with a sheeting that would make them then bulletproof, and then a reinforced security window where the security checkpoint is for at door A where people sign in. To solidify that glass and make that more like a kind of like a bank teller's window.
The financial report for the month of February, we received about $4 million in revenue for the month. The majority of that came in real estate taxes. We obviously picked up a significant amount, $3.7 million. The amount that we receive in March should be even higher than that. We also received during February the $50,000 school maintenance grant from the state of Illinois that we had applied for. And we received $86,000 in general state aid recalculations. If you remember, that's something we contract with Franzik and Radelick to do those recalculations. When people file property tax appeals, that reduces the EAVs that we have in the district, and because it reduces the EAV, it also has an impact on general state aid. So we can pick up that additional general state aid. So that was $86,000 of revenue during the month. For the first 8 months, we're at 64% of budget on revenue. That number will increase significantly in the month of March with the next collection on taxes. The operating expenditures were $1.6 million. And at the end of the 8 months, we're at 63% of budget on expenditures. Our operating fund balance at the end of February was $7.8 million. That number will obviously increase after the deposit of the $8.9 million. That's it.
I think you had one question,
Not on,
or that was on
it
bills?
was on bills.
Okay.
All right, any questions for Tim on the financial report? Seeing none. Tim, do you have anything else?
No?